There is hectic diplomatic parleys to help secure ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. According to reports, the director of the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, William Burns, will meet his counterparts from Israel and Egypt, is also likely to meet Qatar's Prime Minister in the coming days in Paris. This in efforts to broker a potential deal to secure the release of captives being held in Gaza and a pause to hostilities. Egypt's intelligence chief, Abbas Kamel, will also be joining the meeting. President Joe Biden also spoke with his Egyptian and Qatari counterparts ahead of the trip by his CIA director.
Today, President Biden spoke with Qatari Emir Sheikh Thani and Egyptian President al-Sisi. As a matter of fact, that second call with President al-Sisi just wrapped up here a little bit ago to discuss the latest developments in Israel and in Gaza, including our efforts to secure the release of all the hostages taken by Hamas. We'll have readouts of those conversations soon, as I think you can expect, but to just give you a brief update of where things are, we continue to do everything we can to facilitate another hostage deal, just like we did back in November.
U.S. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby added that although they are hopeful about the progress, they do not expect imminent developments. Qatar, Egypt and the United States are attempting to negotiate a new truce, and Biden's Middle East envoy, Brett McCurg, is already in the region for talks. Officials say that any new agreement between Israel and Hamas would also aim to bring about the longest cessation of hostilities since the war erupted in October. Following the planned weekend talks, Qatar's Thani is expected to be in Washington next week and is scheduled to speak at the Atlantic Council. According to reports, Israel offered Hamas a 2-month pause in fighting in Gaza in exchange for the release of all hostages. Israeli authorities say 132 hostages are still being held in the Gaza Strip, 28 of whom are presumed dead. This plan, however, is at sharp odds with Hamas's last proposal, raising a question of whether the gap could be breached. Israel has consistently opposed a permanent ceasefire, a position backed by Washington.